Hello guys, welcome back to the next tutorial in the series. As we have discussed in the last class, today we're going to cover screenshots. How do we take screenshots using Selenium WebDriver? So in situations, even the test case pass or fail doesn't matter, but we might want to take screenshots of the final output. So in those situations, we want to know how do we take the screenshots. So I've just come up with a scenario, not really realistic, but just to give you an idea. So let's say I put New York in my origin flight and destination flight. So when I click search, it gives me an error, right? Please correct the errors below. Please choose a different destination from origin, right? So let's say after my test executes, I want to take a screenshot of this thing. So how do I do that using Selenium? I've created a small prototype, guys. Uh, Initially, all the usual stuff, just the WebDriver, base URL. In the setup method, I'm just creating the instance of Firefox driver, maximizing the window and putting the implicit weight there. And then in test screenshots test method, I've already done the basic stuff that we want to do, and we've already looked at these things, so you guys are already aware of these. Today we're just going to write the code about screenshots. So what I'm doing, I'll just walk you through, guys. So I'm just getting the base URL, then I'm clicking on the flights tab, then I'm finding all the elements here. So this is the flight origin text box. I'm finding it by the ID this. You're already aware, right? And then the flight destination text box, that's there. The departure date is there. And then the return date is there. And then finally the search button. So all the elements are there. And then we are just sending the data to all these elements. So I'm sending New York to my flight origin. Then sending the departure date, and then clearing the return date text box, and then sending the return date, and then setting the flight destination again to New York, and then clicking on the search button. Here is one additional method that I've created for you guys. This is just get random string. So that I've created because I want to take the screenshot and I want to give a name to the file. So every time I'm gonna change the name because one static name cannot be, otherwise the file will be replaced every time. So you wanna get a unique name every time. So I've just created this random string method. So it'll be useful for you guys also in various things. So by this we can just generate a random string. So what I'm doing here is I'm creating an instance of string builder, and then what all I need in my name of the file are these characters, alphanumeric, right? All small letters A to Z, and then capital block letters A to Z, and then 1 to basically 1 to 9 and 0. So that's our kind of collection of characters that we want inside the name of our file. Then and this takes the parameter length. So let's say if I give 10, it's gonna create a file name of 10 characters. So the length is that. So it's gonna iterate over the length till the length. So let's say if I give 10, it's gonna iterate till to 10 times. And what I'm doing here is I'm using math.random and I'm putting characters.length. So characters.length is gonna give me the length of this thing. So for the length of this alphanumeric string that we have already provided here, for that length the math.random is going to return a double. So we are casting it to int and we are taking the index. So let's say the length of the, so let's assume it's like 26, 26 and 10. So this is 62 basically. So math.random is going to return any random number from before 62. Basically it's not gonna cross 62. So this thing will force math.random to limit till 62 because these sums up to 62. 26 small, 26 capital, and then 10 digits. So we will have an index, random index out of this. From that random index, it's gonna pick a character from that index and append it to our string builder. So it's gonna do it 10 times, and every time math.random is gonna return a different index and will have a different character printed in. So that's gonna do that, and it's gonna return the name of the string. So pretty much it's gonna return a string so that we can use for our name of the file. Now after method, here comes the use. So after every test we can pretty much take the screenshot. So we will just use this method, and let's start with what we need to take the screenshot. So first I need the file name, all caps. So file name is get random string, and let's put 10 plus maybe dot png. Yeah, that should be okay. And so this is going to be our file name. After that we need a directory. So our directory is gonna be, let's put it on the desktop for right now. So users top. So I need to provide two double slashes because slash is an escape character, otherwise it's not gonna work. And then comes the actual code. So I'm gonna use this file utility. This is from the this is gonna be from java.urls, I believe. So let's type in for now source file equals to, and we're gonna do that right now. So take screenshot and driver dot. So basically we need one more of this, driver dot get screen get screenshot as. So this is the actual magical statement. Take screenshot, we're gonna catch the driver to take screenshot, and then call the method get screenshot as. And this is gonna take, like, how do you want to take the screenshot? So we want to provide an output type, right? This is the output type. So we will provide the output type as output type dot file. So we want the screenshot as file. So let's provide the output type as file and then semicolon. So this is basically coming from java.io.file. So we need to just import it. I've already done that. And the next thing we need to do is we need to just copy these. So file utils. So this is a functionality provided by I think Apache. So we will look at it. So file utils dot, this actually provides us to copy a file. So we can just copy file, and we need to give we need to give the source file and then just give the destination. So we just gonna do the source file, and where we want to copy is we'll create a new file for our destination, and here we're gonna provide our file. So we actually need full thing, right? Because we need a directory plus file name. So I think that should be good enough. So what we are doing is, this is I think from Apache, yeah. So this is from Apache Commons library file utils, and it allows us to copy a file. So we are just copying the source file, this is the file, to a location that we have already defined. So this is the location, right? So directory is the directory where we want to copy, and file name is the file name that we want to give to that file. So that should pretty much do our stuff. So initially the test is gonna run, and after that with the help of teardown method, the screenshot is gonna be taken. So let's run this code to take a look at it. So guys, this is pretty much the use of it. We just take the screenshots. There are several things. We'll cover a few more things in TestNG when we can take screenshots. Maybe only when the test fails. But I pretty much recommend it taking a screenshot every time, even if the test is passed or if it's failed. just take a screenshot. So you can refer to this code and maybe try on some other website, just practice a little bit as I always suggest, and that should be good enough. So I'm just waiting for the Firefox to show up. It's taken some time today. Yeah, it looks like really slow for some reason. Yeah, but the test is running. We can see it's still running. So it's just the Firefox, which is maybe my machine is slow today. Just sorry guys, just bear with me. And we should be done. That's the only last thing that I want to show you. The code is already done. I'll upload the code to the web so you can use it for the reference. Otherwise, we're pretty much done after the code runs. I don't know. I mean, it has never been that slow. Alright, it's coming up now. Finally. Okay, so the website is open and it's just gonna put all these things, and you see the error. So it has put New York in both the places, dates, and then click on the search button, so which resulted in an error. Test case is successful. So let's finally take a look at it. Okay, so here the screenshot is created, and I'll just maximize it for you guys, and let me just zoom it a little bit so you can see the screenshot is taken at the on the desktop, and here is the complete screenshot of the page. So it is the complete page, not just that area. So that's all the use of this thing, guys, and thanks for attending. Stay tuned for the next class. Thanks.